Well, I'm back up here in Anchorage, Alaska. Arrived here and right now it's really late actually. We're looking at 10 minutes to 1 a.m. But the weather's nice and temperature's good. I can even see almost the sun, but it's just below the horizon. I did Los Angeles today, submitted my passport for the visa. So now I just have to wait until next Thursday, July 7th, until I get my visa for China. And then after that, I decided to come up here to Anchorage because tomorrow I'm going to go down to Kodiak to attend the memorial for Eddy Rose. He was called Fast Eddy. So anyways, Deb's going to come pick me up now along this way. The weather's so nice and peaceful right now, and it's quiet. I like it. Well, I got back to Kodiak, Alaska. I'm just here for a few hours. It's 1:30 now, almost 2, and I'll be here until 7 p.m. There's Pyramid Mountain. Well, Wes let me borrow his van, the shuttle van, so I'm just headed into town now. I'm gonna make a couple stops because I still got an hour and a half. Might get some food to eat too. Gonna enjoy the atmosphere here in Kodiak. It's good weather, warm. It's around 16, 17 Celsius, about 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and I'm enjoying it. Before I bumped into two people I know, stopped, ran into the deputy of Old Harbor, who was the first responder to Eddy Rose. It was just a massive heart attack that he had. He was born in 1955, and so he wasn't that old. It might have been a brain aneurysm too, we don't know. Well, the ferry's here, wherever it's going. Here's some of the old bunkers from World War II. And there's the airport. These binoculars even come for wheelchair people. And here's downtown Kodiak. There's a lot of cars that came here.
And the poem I chose out of here is Inway, I think it's his way of telling stories, which well you may see at the zoo, but uglier yet is the hope that we get from having too little to do. Kitties and grown-ups too. If we have enough to do, we get the hump. The chameleon's hump. We climb out of bed with a frowsy head, a snarly, yawning voice. We shiver and scowl, we grunt and we growl at our bath and our boots and our toys. And there ought to be a corner for me, and I know there's one for you. When we get the hump, chameleon's hump, the hump that is black and blue. The cure for this ill is not to sit still, or frowst with a book by the fire, but to take a large hoe and a shovel also, and dig to the gentle prescribe. And then you will find the sun and the wind and the gin of the garden too have lifted the hump, the horrible hump, the hump that is black and blue. I get it as well as you do.
It's like you walk to the side as much as you walk to the front. You walk like a skipper on the deck of a ship in a rolling sea, guy. You come at you like that. With his vest and all the things in his vest. His big smiling face. was inevitable. Although you had planned on having a bad day, you weren't going to have a bad day. He just wouldn't let you get away with it. Eddy was always the first one to open the door for you. He was the first one to point out what was good about today. He was the first one to point out what would be good about it. He was the sweet Eddy. He is the sweet Eddy. Everyone in this room has an Eddy story. Let me see hands. How many have an Eddy story? A little later today, we're going to meet out here, and it's going to be an Eddy story. And I have yet to meet a person with an Eddy story who didn't smile while telling it. That's not true for everybody, but that's true for Eddy. Somehow, he exuded something. Now, those who knew Eddy less well may have assumed that it was a front or a coping device, or possibly Eddy was just a shallow person. For surely nobody can be that happy that much of the time. The truth is that Eddy had lots of cause to be angry, to be bitter, to be depressed, and to be sad. But Eddy, because he was thoughtful,
Fast Eddy.
Can you see it?
Yep.
He's been dead for 29 years.
Where was his middle name, huh?
Yeah, that's where Bianca got it from. See it? Because he died so young, he was only 22 or...
Warren was his middle name.
Oh, look it. Check this out. This is Jay's infamous thing. He videos everything he does. He's, you know, ask him how many countries he's traveled to.
149.
Oh yeah, he's the guy that goes all over the place.
Yes, and he's a companion, and he videos everything. Remember, he pissed Wes off because he was videoing one day.
I remember him now.
He's the dollar world traveler, and proud of it.
Yeah, well he hasn't showed up down here in Brazil yet.
Yeah, don't worry, he will. He applied for FedEx and who else?
Atlas Air Cargo.
Atlas Air Cargo. He's got almost 1,500 hours of jet time now in the right seat.
Yeah.
Flying for what company?
Endeavor.
Endeavor. Have you ever heard of Endeavor, Tony?
Small company.
I think I've heard of him.
And he likes to walk on top of people's graves too. Look at him. He's just cruising right along. There, do show Tony again. Go ahead, do it. Mr. Video.
No respect.
He warts off. Well, he just thinks the dead is part of the dirt, you know. See, he's having fun videoing. Look at him. He did this all over the world. You know, I couldn't believe it. He went to Iran and Iraq too, Tony.
Yeah, he's brave.
But he has dual citizenship, right? You have, what is it? What else?
Hungarian.
Hungarian. So that makes him pretty much safe, don't you think?
It helps.
Yeah, he hides his U.S. passport.
I'm a Westerner, though.
Yeah, he has his U.S. passport though. So if they had ever gotten him, he'd be shit. There you go. Get to see beautiful Kodiak. You know, Tony flew a Navajo here for 5 years for Pan Air.
Oh, wow. Pan Air.
Yeah. He's trying to catch your 7 o'clock Raven flight?
7:15.
7:15? Well, let's head out there.
All right.
I'll follow you out there.
Okay.
I got to stop
Sounds
and get
good.
gas to
Well,
Wise.
good luck. Where's it going? Just back to Anchorage?
Yeah, back to Anchorage. You got your little phone, I got mine.
Yeah, he's videoing. We're videoing. He calls this too.
And here you are in a graveyard laughing.
Yeah, see, he borrowed the bait. Yeah, how was it? Was it okay? Yeah, Jay's going to Pakistan to become an it.
In it.
Yeah, he's gonna lose his nuts and balls and freaking dick, and he's gonna have a pee hole. And he said he'll be okay because he doesn't use it anyway, and he's willing to give that up in order to be able to go into Pakistan.
Yeah,
as long as they don't make him into a human bomb.
But I have to visit all my countries.
And yeah, I mean,
We're gonna celebrate when I finish, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. We're gonna do it.
So
Jay
then
and I are
end
gonna-
them next year, okay?
Yep. What are you doing with all the videos?
I make little documentary videos.
Oh, right on. And Jay promises to put me in the book.
Yeah, you'll
So
be.
you're gonna be bleeping a lot whenever he's talking to me.
Yeah, every time you say something that's not right, I'll just.
Yeah, he's
beep.
gonna drop the bomb. He doesn't like to say.